job, my work is a human rights activist and a researcher on things related to violence, genocide, and post-conflict and memory of the war. For me, art is something that I started only 4 or 5 years ago as a continuum of my activism after I lived in Africa for 5 years in Burundi, Congo, and Rwanda. People did not like my work before the revolution because I work a lot in a political way, and people don't want to look in a mirror, you know. But after the revolution, you know, when people said enough is enough with the political situation and everything, they started understanding more, you know, the harshness and the toughness of the message. The illustration on the walls that I did, it created a debate. We used to end up having like 200, 300 people around the painting, and we used to talk about what is a civil state. So for me, the visual representation was a medium to open the debate in an open space where there was manifestation. I research a lot the utility of art. Is art useful or not to make social and political change? And is art only for decoration? And for me, you know, I always believe in what Dostoevsky used to say: if art does not disturb the society, it has no point. I used to draw my bull. That is what intrigued the people, because they came to me and they said, wow, you're an amazing artist, you're the best. You're drawing the dogs, you're drawing the sheep, the politician. I said, no, it is the politician and it is us, because you voted for this politician for 30 years. The problem, and I say the problem, you know, with street art in Lebanon, it's not a culture that we have. It's new, like graffitis and street art. It's very new, you know. It used to be existing before the revolt, but at a smaller scale. With the revolt, as I said, the platform became bigger. Artists went out and they started expressing themselves because they felt safe. They felt surrounded by people. But the problem is we remained on a very urban city level. So, you know, it was downtown Beirut, downtown Tripoli. We didn't go to the little streets. I understand, again, as I said to you, the spectacle, the ego of the artist, we wanted our work to be shown. So imagine all of a sudden you have 20,000 spectators. But the second thing is we're not used to dealing with social issues through street art on a daily basis. Look, it's a very complex issue because me, for example, my gallerist and friends, they said to me, Selim, for fucking God's sake, stop writing about the painting. Because the minute the people know it's about the genocide of Africa, it's about, you know, people being killed and blah, 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 they don't want to buy it anymore. Just leave it there as is and let people decide. But I cannot, because it's part of my activism. You know? Again, I don't blame the artists, but they need to live, they need to make money, you know. But we need to have a debate about the culture. And this is what we need to start building on after what happened during the revolt. The Lebanese people during the revolution, they were painting a lot the phoenix and saying, you know, we will rise again, we will rise again. After the Beirut explosion also, they were saying, we will rise again, we will rise again. And for me, it was like, fuck the phoenix. If I catch it, I'm gonna put it in a cage. I don't want it to rise again, because every time it rises again, thousands of people are killed, millions of dollars are lost, and the phoenix never pays us back. So enough, because for me, you know, a revolution also should break the myth. A revolution, you know, is not only anger. A revolution is anger, strategy, and ideology. There is a moment that nobody can deprive me of during the 3 months on the street. I'm starting to get emotional. When it used to get dark, you know, people used to light their phone, you know, because the government used to cut the electricity, you know, for security reasons and everything. So I can continue painting. And they used to stand there for 2-3 hours, and they used to say, my battery is off, who's next? This is a moment, you know, where street art achieved its objective. Whether the painting is nice aesthetically or not, fuck it. People came around to make it appear. And then beautifully, it was gone later because some people decided to remove it, burn it, you know, and keep themselves warm on the street. This is it. Nights and nights, you know, they used to put the light and to say, you know, keep working. It was amazing. This is a memory that I will never forget.
عبط لغمرني